What a very insane situation. In the near future, Shiba Inu could truly eliminate all zeros. Today, the Shiba Inu team disclosed a significant revelation that completely altered the situation. It was completely unexpected. This video is something that you just cannot afford to miss if you have any kind of interest in Shiba Inu or if you have any SHIB tokens in your possession. So, what is the most recent information on the Shiba Inu coin? To what extent will all of this have an impact on the value of Shiba Inu? In the video that I am going to share with you today, I will provide answers to these concerns, and I will also share with you all of the information that has recently been released about Shiba Inu that makes them more expensive. Because I have put a lot of effort into this movie, you should make sure that you watch it all the way through to the conclusion so that you do not miss any information. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. Before we get into the meat of our discussion, however, let's take a look at the graph and see what the cost of Shiba Inu is doing on July 17th, shall we? Currently, the price of a Shiba Inu is around 1,421 units. There was a trading volume of $526 million over the last 24 hours, and the price has increased by 0.4% during the past 24 hours. A market capitalization of more over $8.3 billion is now held by the token, which places it in the 17th position among the most valuable cryptocurrencies. At the time that you are watching this video, it is possible that these prices have changed. Please keep this in mind. This material does not constitute financial advice. Let's move on to the video for today, shall we? An additional billion Shiba Inu are suddenly consumed by fire. Executive of Shiba Inu reacts Lucy, who is recognized to the community as the official marketing specialist of the Shiba Inu crew, has seen that a massive quantity of Shiba Inu meme tokens were destroyed in a single transfer around 6 hours ago. During the discussion with the Shiba Inu army, Lucy expressed her optimistic perspective about the burn trade. 1 billion Shiba Inu were burned by an unknown whale this week, making this the second time that this has happened. Shiba Inu burns have skyrocketed to 57,069%, Lucy remarks. There was a transfer of 1 billion Shiba Inu into a wallet called an Inferno. All things considered, there have been a total of 1,06,913,405 Shiba Inu removed from circulation in recent times, with 1 billion Shiba Inu being the largest burn transaction on that amazing list of 17 burns. Not only that, but this time there were also 2,500,000 and 2,118,557 Shiba Inu pieces that were burnt. The overall burn rate of Shiba Inu has increased by an astounding 57,069% as a direct result of it occurring. Lucy's response to the enormous Shiba Inu burn was to provide a snapshot from Etherscan that highlighted the transaction in question. The person in charge of marketing noted out that it was precisely the same burn purse that had lately burned 1 billion Shiba Inu, bringing the total number of Shiba Inu destroyed to 2 billion. This whale attracted Lucy's attention since the same address had burnt 700 bone and leash coins after unstaking them from the Shiba exchange DEX. Lucy noted that this whale in particular caught her notice. In a tweet, she said that there was another 1 billion Shiba Inu killed. A total of 2 billion Shiba Inu were consumed by the same location in a span of 3 days. Now, it would seem that they have accomplished this feat once again, much to the delight of the Shiba Inu team as well as the Shiba Inu society. Currently, the price of 1 billion Shiba Inu is $14,410. Additionally, the Shiba Inu team brought the community's attention to the newly introduced payment function known as Shiba Inu Pay. This feature is a component of the Shiba Inu operating system and entered the market at the beginning of the year 2025. In the tweet that was sent out by the Shibarium Updates X account, it was said that Shiba Inu Pay simplifies the process of making payments for everyone, especially when it comes to enabling businesses and websites to take cryptocurrency payments directly. Pure blockchain technology with no banks or intermediaries involved. With its worldwide reach, it claims to have reduced transaction costs, faster settlements, more control, and a global audience, which means that anybody, regardless of location, may use it to make payments. If you are still watching, it would be wonderful if you could go ahead and hit the like button. Thank you very much for your time and attention. It is completely free of charge and very helpful in supporting the channel. However, continue to keep an eye out for the most recent Shiba Inu developments and to learn what the implications of the feature could be for the Shiba Inu token. On Satoshi, the Shiba Inu team remains silent. There is more on the way, so don't worry about it. The enigmatic Shiba Inu lead, who was known on the former platform by the moniker Satoshi Kusama, has been absent for a considerable amount of time, and this absence has lately been a matter of intense interest among the community. A member of the Shiba Inu team who goes by the handle @Kusama on social media recently sent out a tweet in which they noted the growing worries of the community around it. They also reassured everyone that everything is proceeding according to plan, and that there is nothing that they need be concerned about, Despite the fact that Satoshi is now unavailable, further updates are on the way. According to @Kusama, Satoshi has been absent from the internet for a week, despite the fact that his most recent X post was published at the conclusion of February. Nevertheless, @Kusama, who is a member of the Shiba Inu team and is responsible for social media administration, has reassured the community that there is no need for alarm. Despite the fact that Satoshi is not online, he intimated that work is still going on. There is more on the way, so don't worry about it. After the boss has returned, he said that everything would be wonderful at that point. He requested permission to release a few items to the Shiba Inu army by tagging Satoshi Kusama and Calderia, who was his right-hand developer. He also asked for permission to divulge the information. Nevertheless, neither of them provided a response. Come on, Satoshi Kusama, let's start with a cup of coffee. In addition, Lucy, who is in charge of social media for the Shiba Inu crew, said that Satoshi Kusama is now offline and is occupied with the growth of the Shibarium ecosystem. In response to a tweet that was published by the Shibarium Updates X account, which is linked with the Shiba Inu team, she left a remark. The tweet depicts a cartoon figure with the head of a Shiba Inu flying in the air while wearing a cloak. As if this post was about Satoshi Kusama, Lucy tagged him in the comment section and added, "Let's have coffee first." She was referring to the fact that she was on her way to create the next Kusama named Satoshi. In the meanwhile, early this week, the previously stated X account known as Shibarium Updates addressed this growing worry with Satoshi's quiet in a post. In the meanwhile, he said, the ecosystem is growing. New technology is being developed, and the basis has already been established. He made a veiled reference to the possibility that Kusama is now working away from his head. There are moments when the silent ones are still around. Just 10 steps separates them from us. The primary narrative of today's video is about to begin at this point. An important on-chain signal that typically implies an increase in whale activity. Shiba Inu whales wake up 200% skyrocketing. Reported investor interest in Shiba Inu has grown after a sudden 200% spike in huge transaction volume. This is a significant development. The constant price increase and consistent volume imply that a considerable percentage of this whale activity is driven by side pressures. This is despite the fact that big transfers may be an indication of distribution or accumulation. Because of this, Shiba Inu have greater room to rise before they reach the point where they might get exhausted. According to the technical analysis, Shiba Inu may confirm a pattern reversal after months of negative pressure if it maintains a position above the 50 exponential moving average EMA and breaks the 100 EMA. As a result of a good technical setup and demand pushed by whales, bulls are now in charge of the financial market. Both the chart patterns and the on-chain data are converging, which suggests that Shiba Inu may be getting ready for a long-term rise. The revival of whale activity is perhaps the clearest signal that Shiba Inu's next substantial move is higher. This is because whale activity has been climbing. As a result of their faith in the Shiba Inu breeders and the overall worth of SHIB in the real world, a significant number of our subscribers have expressed their intention to refrain from selling SHIB for the next 5 years and instead keep millions of them in their possession. Can you tell me how many you are holding? Let's not give the person who holds the SHIB all the credit for having faith and confidence in the procedure. If you are having fun watching the video, then we would appreciate it if you would give it a large thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts on the Shiba Inu token in the comments section. It is also important to ensure that the post notifications are turned on so that you are alerted whenever we upload a new video.